1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the entire method. 3 seconds of nothing, and it can stop a meltdown, end a power struggle, and make your child actually listen. Japanese culture has a word for those 3 seconds. We don't. And once you know it, you will never unsee it. The word is ma. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to place those 3 seconds, including the one moment where ma works like absolute magic that almost nobody uses. That one's at the end. Let's go. Ma. Written with the character for gap, the space between things. And in Japan, it's everywhere once you look. In music, ma is the silence between the notes. The silence that makes it music instead of noise. In a room, ma is the empty space that lets the room breathe. In a Japanese garden, ma is the open gravel between the stones, the emptiness that makes each stone matter. In conversation, ma is the pause the other person's words deserve before you answer. Here, feel it. I'll say the same sentence twice. First with no ma. I love you, okay? Let's go get your shoes. Now with ma. I love you. Okay, let's get your shoes. Same words, completely different weight. That is ma. The pause isn't empty. The pause is doing the work. Now, let me show you what this looks like in real life, because I want you to see the same moment twice. Picture a supermarket, a tired 4-year-old, and the cereal aisle. She asks for the sugary one. You say no. And the storm begins. The whine, the tears, the little body folding onto the floor. Now, here's version 1, the way most of us were raised to handle it. You lean down fast. Get up. We don't cry about cereal. Stop it. People are looking. If you stop crying, I'll get you a treat at the till. Come on, up, now. And what happens? Louder. Every word you add is another shake of the bottle. Now she's crying about the cereal and the tone in your voice and the hand pulling her arm all at once. Now, version 2. Same aisle, same child, same no. The storm begins. And this time, you do the strangest thing. You stop. You lower yourself down to her level. Soft face, steady body. And for 3 full seconds, you say absolutely nothing. 1, 2, 3. You're not glaring. You're not leaving. You're just there, calm as a lighthouse. And something shifts. Not magic, not instantly, but the storm has nothing new to feed on. Her eyes come up to check your face, and your face says, I'm here, and we're okay. Now, and only now, you speak. Low and slow. That cereal does look exciting. We're not getting it today. Do you want to help me find the pasta? Same parent, same child, same no. The only difference was 3 seconds of motto. Now, be honest. When your child melts down, what does every instinct in your body scream? Do something. Say something. Fix it. Explain it. Negotiate it. Now. We treat silence like a fire alarm. So we flood the moment with words. Hey, what's wrong? Okay, calm down. Use your words. Do you want the blue cup? Is it the blue cup? Here's the blue cup. And what happens? The meltdown gets louder. Every time. Because here's what's actually going on. A melting down child isn't ready to process a single word you're saying. Their little nervous system is a shaken bottle of soda. And our word flood, that's shaking it harder. A child in a storm doesn't need more input. They need less. They need, you guessed it, ma. So here's the move. Next meltdown, next defiant no, next whine that hits your last nerve. Before you say one single word, you give it 3 seconds. Not walking away, not the silent treatment. You stay right there. Soft face, steady body. And you count in your head. 1, 2, 3. And in those 3 seconds, 2 amazing things happen at once. First, in your child, a moment of quiet from you is a moment with nothing new to react to. The soda bottle stops being shaken, and little ones borrow their calm from our bodies. Psychologists call it co-regulation. Your steady presence literally lends them your settle. You can't lend calm while you're talking fast. Second, in you. Because those 3 seconds are the gap between what your child just did and what you were about to do. And what we were about to do on our worst days? Snap, lecture, yell. Ma is the little doorway where the parent you want to be gets to walk in before the tired autopilot does. And here's a small secret. If you take one slow breath during your 3 seconds, your own body settles too. The pause isn't just for them. It's the cheapest deep breath you'll ever take. 3 seconds. That's the whole price. Now, before we go further, let me be very clear about what Ma is not, because this matters. Ma is not the silent treatment. The silent treatment is cold. It turns away. It uses silence as a punishment, and children feel that instantly, and it hurts them. Ma is the opposite temperature. It's warm silence. Your body stays turned toward your child. Your face stays soft. Your eyes stay kind. You are fully there, 100% present, just quiet. Think of the difference between an empty room and a peaceful one. Same silence, completely different feeling. If your pause ever feels like a wall, soften your shoulders, soften your eyes, and it becomes a doorway again. Okay, so where do you actually put these 3 seconds? 4 spots. Steal all of them. 1. After your child speaks. When they tell you something, don't answer instantly. Give it a beat. That tiny gap says what you said was worth pausing for. Kids talk more to parents who pause. Teachers know this trick. Wait a moment longer, and quiet kids suddenly say twice as much. And try it tonight at dinner. Ask how their day was. And when they answer, count a silent 1, 2, 3 before you respond. You'll be amazed what comes out in the space you left open. 2. Before your no. A no that arrives after a calm pause lands like a decision. A no that snaps back instantly lands like a reflex. And kids argue with reflexes. Same word, triple the authority, 0 extra volume. Bonus, sometimes in those 3 seconds, you realize the answer could actually be yes, and you just saved yourself a battle you never needed to fight. 3. Mid-tantrum, like we said. Stay, soften, count. You're not ignoring them. You're the lighthouse, present, glowing, and quiet while the waves do their thing. 4. The friction points. The car seat, the bath, leaving the playground. Try announcing it once, gently. 2 more minutes. Then give the moment some space instead of a countdown machine gun. Transitions go smoother when there's air around them. And a quick word about ages, because Ma grows with your child. With a baby, Ma is simply a calm beat before you respond, arriving slow and soft instead of rushed, so your face is settled by the time they see it. With a toddler, it's the full 3 seconds we've been practicing. And with an older child, 7, 8, 10 years old, Ma becomes something even more powerful. It becomes respect. A parent who pauses before answering a big question is a parent who takes their child seriously. Your 10-year-old will never say, "Thank you for pausing," but they will keep coming to you with the big stuff. That's the thank you. 4 spots, 3 seconds each, 12 seconds a day that can change the entire temperature of your home. But the 5th spot, the magic one, is still coming. First, the twist that makes Ma really click. Because I know what a part of you is thinking. Isn't staying quiet just ignoring my child? And this is the beautiful part. No, it's the exact opposite. In Japanese thinking, Ma is not emptiness. The pause in the music isn't missing music. It is music. And your quiet, steady, 3-second presence isn't missing parenting. It is parenting. Some of the strongest messages you will ever send your child have 0 words in them. I'm here. I'm calm. You're safe. Take your time. Words say things. Ma says, I don't need words to stay with you. Feel that? You just experienced it. You looked at the screen. That's the power you're taking into your living room. One more thing before the magic spot, because I want your first try to succeed. 2 little mistakes catch almost everyone. The first, counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, said out loud is a threat. We all remember it from childhood. The counting happens in your head, always. And the second mistake, pausing with a hard face. Arms crossed, jaw tight, eyes like lasers. That's not magic. That's a standoff. The pause only works when the body is soft. So before you count, drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Then begin. 1, 2, 3. So here's your challenge. Tonight, just one. Pick your loudest moment of the evening. You know the one. And when it comes, don't reach for words first. Stay. Soften your face. 1, 2, 3. Then respond. That's the whole assignment. One pause, and watch what happens. Not just to your child, to you. And now the one I promised. The moment where Ma works like magic, and almost nobody uses it. It's after your mistake. You snapped. You yelled. It happens. You're human. And what do we do next? We flood it. Over-apologize. Over-explain. 3 paragraphs of guilt at a confused 4-year-old. Here's the Ma way instead. Stop. Breathe. 3 honest seconds of quiet. Then just, I'm sorry. I got too loud. Let's try again. That pause before the apology, that's your child watching a grown-up catch themselves, settle themselves, and repair in real time. You cannot lecture that lesson into a child. You can only show it. And a short, calm repair teaches more about handling big feelings than a perfect day ever could. The rupture isn't the failure. The repair is the win. And Ma is what makes the repair land. So, ma, the space between 3 seconds after they speak, 3 seconds before your no, 3 seconds in the storm, in the transitions, and after your own stumble. You don't need a new parenting system. You don't need more words, more tricks, more volume. You need a few well-placed pieces of nothing. And nothing, it turns out, was never nothing at all. If you try your 3 seconds tonight, tell me where you used it. Just comment the word pause and the number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I read every single one, and I love hearing which moment you claimed first. This is the Quiet Garden, one gentle Japanese idea every week for raising calm, secure kids without raising your voice. Subscribe and grow with us. Take a breath. 1, 2, 3. You're doing better than you think.